Shima sect library? Why did Huayu come here? Have you noticed something that needs to be fixed in Thane heaven and on earth? I am the only one technique. Vice Patriarch Su really loves to joke. If this is true, then I would have been informed about this by the Patriarch. Why would I come here? Then you're here because… I'm ashamed to say it. Last night, while I was stabilizing my in heaven and on earth I am the only one technique, the true chi of the six desires technique suddenly rushed out. If it weren't for my strong body suppressing it, I'm afraid I would have died, so I wanted to check the six desires technique again, to see what the problem is. The Shima sect library is Su Min's territory. If I wanted the six desires technique, I simply had to get Su Min's consent. The six desires technique is a basic skill that every Shima sect disciple has to learn. Huayu, with your talent, how can you even forget this? Vice Patriarch Su, I do remember the technique, but I still want to compare with the original to see if there are any errors. Alright, give me your license. That I came in a hurry, so I didn't bring it. Sure enough, these big sects are very strict in these stuffs. Why didn't you bring it, Huayu? Have you been away for so long that you have forgotten the rules of the library? The sect's library is not a place anyone can enter. Only those who have made merit and have a license can enter here. Otherwise, even your father won't be able to get in. Vice Patriarch Su, is it not a merit for me to contribute the in heaven and on earth I am the only one technique to the sect? And I'm not asking for a new technique, so can you give me a license? Go and talk to the Patriarch. If the Patriarch agrees, then this old man will let you in here. And didn't you learn this technique from your father? Why don't you ask him? Six desires technique of Shima sect has 3 branches. Could it be that you want to learn it from other branches? Huayu, this is not good. If I dare to find Gui, then why do I need to talk with you and the six desires technique have so many branches like that? That's something new. And also, Huayu, you had told me that you will tell me something after you get promoted to innate. Now you're promoted, you can tell me about it. I've been out for so long, I've forgotten. Can Vice Patriarch Su remind me about it? Gu family and Su family do not get along. Is he tricking me? This kid, why are you still wary of me? Is it because you're upgraded to innate? How could I? Vice President Su is thinking wrong about me. The relationship between the two sides is not good. I'll just treat it as if it were nothing. I don't think it's too weird. Good, you and Gui really look like they were printed from the same mold. Oh no, Vice President Su was too praiseworthy. Then, can I enter this library? Huayu, the sect has its own rules. I can't just let you in on my own. Don't embarrass me. If you really want to go in, you have to ask the Patriarch. Only then will I dare to let you in. And I can tell you, I have already compared the whole six desires technique in my mind, and there is nothing that can deal with your situation. The six desires technique cannot help you. Please go back. Deputy Sect Master Su, I don't know if it is an illusion, but I always feel that you are targeting me. Am I not doing well? What are you talking about? I just follow the rules. You're an excellent disciple of the sect. I will help you as much as I can. I see, Vice Patriarch Su. I will leaving. Yes, don't be too unfamiliar. Just call me Grandpa Su. This Guhuayu really has a problem. I've stained him with the Baichunchi again. It can still last for more than 10 years. If it's broken again, it means that he has discovered my trick. Is he a fake? With Guyi's skills, it's impossible for him to not recognize his son, so he must know it. Then this guy impersonating Guhuayu. It seems not right, otherwise, he wouldn't have come to the library to get the six desires technique. Or maybe I'm thinking too much. According to Su Min's statement, the library is guarded by demons. Even if I let Qing'er sneak in while Su Min is away, she will probably be discovered immediately. I really did not expect it to be this hard. Moreover, Su Min seems to have done something to me. My body really has a scent. If it weren't for the Changxing Bakwan making my 5 senses extremely sharp, I wouldn't be able to detect it. It's not convenient here. I have to go back and look into it. This Su Min really has a lot of tricks. I finally figured out what happened. Su Min has put something on my body. This thing is harmless, but it can emit an extremely weak smell. It gets nourished with the help of my body. It should probably last around 10 years. So, no matter how I change my appearance, as long as I appear in front of him, he can sense me by this smell. Very dangerous. It's a pity that he underestimated the ultimate control of Changxing Bakwan over my body. Even the slightest abnormality would be found out. Now there are 2 ways to solve the problem. One is to cure the symptoms, and the other is to cure the root cause, to treat the symptoms. By relying on the extreme control of the physical body of Changxing Bakwan, I can forcibly lock this smell in the body and prevent it from spreading to the outside, so that even sounen can't smell it. Sure enough, it can't be sensed anymore. And for the root cause, I can forcibly condense this stuff to a certain part of the body, and then use nirvana technique to heal that part, but now I'm being noticed by sounen. It will be very troublesome if I did something suspicious. Let's just keep it like that. I feel like I can use it for something. Brother Ge, are you there? What's the matter? Brother Ge, Elder Jing specially asked me to ask you why you haven't gone to find her yet. Elder Jing heard that Brother Ge had returned to the sect and had been waiting to meet you, so… What are you talking about? I'm too busy right now. How can I meet other people? If she has something to say to me, please wait until I finish my work. To be on the safer side, I'll just reject it. Huh? This? But Elder Jing said that you had made an appointment with her before. If you're not meeting her, then Elder Jing will have to go to Vice Patriarch Ji. It's not a big deal. There's no need to complain to my father. Let her come and talk to me in person. Why is this elder looking for me? But Elder Jing has already told you. You haven't read the letter, have you? Letter? You see, another letter has arrived. Oh my, is this like a phone message? Brother Ge, why don't you take a look? This mirror is broken. I didn't know someone was looking for me. Go check it to see what's going on. Yes. Brother Ge, it's okay. Elder Jing's message is very clear. You can get out of here. Yes. I was careless. Although the junior disciples didn't like Ge Huayu, he was still the mainstay of the Xinhua sect. How could there be no social relations? I'd been back after a long time, but no one came to talk to me. I really didn't think of this detail. So the Xinhua sect is used to communicating like this? What the hell? Brother Ge, haven't you received a letter from Elder Wan? Brother Ge, why don't you reply to my letter? Didn't we say that we will fight with you Bing together when you come back? Ge Huayu, why didn't you report to the Demon Hall when you came back? Deputy Sect Master Ge made a promise with me to let you have a job in the Demon Hall. If you can't do it, you really don't value Deputy Sect Master Ge. Brother Ge. How come Brother Ge reacted so strongly? It's really not like you. It's nothing. What do you want to see me about? Haha. Brother G's temper really became very good. I just wanted to see it. I never thought I would see a day when Brother Ge would be friendly with a disciple of Vice Patriarch Su like me. Get source point hate. Li Bing, who gave you the courage to challenge me? Go back and tell Su Min, if he comes to provoke me again, I won't forgive him. Very good, Ge Huayu, go ahead, continue to make trouble, the bigger the better. Why does Ge Huayu have so many enemies? This is too much. It's really too hard to pretend to be someone you don't know. It's a miracle that I wasn't discovered till now. No wonder Ge Huayu has many forms. I can't be a nice Ge Huayu in front of everyone. I should be act more like him. Neither the Six Desires technique nor the Wuxiang Ju showed any signs in me. If I continue to stay in Xinhua sect there will be no benefit. I can't go on like this. I have to leave from here. What's more, I actually wanted the Xinhua sect and the Chongling Dao to face off against each other. If I stay here all the time, this plan won't work, so I have to find a way out. Moreover, the Thousand-Faced Prince recorded a secret stronghold not far from the Xinhua sect in the Yirongshi Yao. I should go there to see, maybe I could find some treasure in it. A bunch of trash. I did not even use my true chi. How dare you guys provoke me? You really don't know how high the sky is. Under normal circumstances, Ge would not let me go. Fortunately, I wanted to provoke him like this. Brother Ge, I really didn't mean to. You guys do not know good and bad, Brother Ge. This is, ahem. What's wrong with this sister? Is there even a normal person in the Xinhua sect? Look, Qingyuan knows me well, but you are still not convinced. I have to teach you guys a lesson. Since Brother Ge was promoted to innate, his temperament has changed a lot. Before he was not as brutal as now. It was not much better before, and it has always made people scared. If it is possible, I would rather want him to never come back for the rest of his life. If it wasn't for the Deputy Sect Master Ge, I wouldn't be afraid of him. You guys aren't convinced either, are you? No, Brother Ge, we admire you very much. A bunch of trashes, come, let's practice a few tricks. Ge, Brother Ge, we don't want to. Really useless. None of you can fight me to the end. How dare you call yourselves as the disciples of the Xinhua sect? I have beaten almost everyone. All of you go back and practice. If you're still weak next time, then get out of the sect. Now I'll just wait for one of them to go report to Gui. Ge, you're too much. Yes, spread this news to as many people as possible. Huayu, how dare he do it? Gui, you must give me an explanation today. I've never seen such a maniac. What happened? You still have the courage to ask. Your good son is messing around in the Qing'er sect. Huayu? Did he do anything besides finding someone to practice the exercises? Huayu. Huh? Father, why are you here? Perfect. The disciples of the sect have been complaining about you recently. And even the elders have come to me to complain about you. Huayu, what the hell are you doing? It's just normal practice. This year's disciples are too useless. You're saying beating people to death is normal practice? What the hell is going on with you? Why can't you even restrain yourself? This is not entirely my fault. That's because they talked bad about me. It's really hateful. Huayu, you were not like this before. Even if the disciples were not happy with you, they wouldn't just express it due to your intimidation. But I did not expect that the complaints I received were all started by you. You must give me an explanation. Father, it's actually related to my practice. This technique allows me to judge how a person thinks about me. I can't accept people who think bad about me, and that's why I hit them. This in heaven and on earth I'm the only one technique is truly amazing. Everyone who meets me should be respectful. Most of the people I beat were people who were dissatisfied with me. After I beat them, my whole mood improved to a certain extent. In heaven and on earth I'm the only one technique has such an effect? Father, I am actually quite unhappy. After all, I caused a lot of trouble for you, but my training is not yet complete, and I can't control myself. Is it really uncontrollable? So, I should leave the Qing'er sect. I'll come back after the things here are settled. It's not that Father won't let you go. The matter with the Chongling Dao is not over yet. You must stay here by then. It's simple. Give me another one of your exclusive Yinchi communication talisman, so if you want to find me, you can use it to summon me at any time, and I will immediately return back to the sect. Fortunately, I had prepared everything in the past 2 days. The range of the Yinchi talisman is not too large. If you go too far, you won't be able to receive the signal. I'm so bored, intended to use Xia Yan's face to go to Yudu to relax my mind a bit. I won't go too far. Yudu? Actually, that place is not far from here, so it's convenient for me to find you. Huayu, why do I get the feeling that you were already prepared for this trip? Everyone must be well prepared, Father. You were the one who taught me these. Okay, you can go. You do not need to worry about other things. Also, don't put aside the matter of using the pill to reshape the sixth desire skill, and put more effort into it. I finally got out. This Huayu, does his father always accompany him in and out of the sect? Finally left the Qing'er sect. Staying here for a long time would be troublesome. At least I got the sixth desires pill. Should I take this opportunity to flee? Forget it. Gui knows my identity as Xia Yan. It won't be good if flee. I should think of a way to deal with the Chongling Dao, and make the Qing'er sect mess up, so that I will have a chance to act. If I can't succeed, then I just need to kill Gui. That's good too. I'm not in a hurry to go to Yudu. Yirong Shuryao wouldn't have something useless. This place should have something. The Thousand Face Prince might be hiding some treasure there. Let's go there and see. Huayu, what martial arts did he practice? An hour later, Heifeng Forest. According to the records of the Yirong Shuryao, this Heifeng Forest could be considered a very scary place. The forest is so dense that there is no light to penetrate. Mortals who don't know martial arts won't be able to come out. Even an innate master could barely escape from here. Some people have tried destroying this place and turning it into a deserted area, but the strange thing is that the next day these trees will be restored to their original state. I don't know how Huayu got in here. This place looks good. It seems very secure. Very spacious, it's good. Huh! This seems to be a tombstone. Something's written on it. It turns out that Huayu got the Wuxiangju technique from here. But what is this 5 elements escape? I haven't seen him use it. Even the Yirong Shuryao says nothing about the 5 elements escape. And why is there nothing carved about it? Wait, this trace. Huayu, you've already learned this technique. Why erase the writing on the wall like that? Alas, but if it were me, I would probably do the same. The furniture is quite complete. It means that Huayu has been here several times. This is a bear cave. There is a maze outside and other people can't get in. I don't need to use Huayu's face anymore. I can finally regain my strength here. This trip to the Shinwa sect is really exhausting. Yoru, the old place, come here quickly. I haven't seen you since February. How are you? I'm waiting for you at the Tingshan Inn. The rest of the content is similar. Is this a draft of Go Hwayu's letter to others? Not right. I can imitate Go Hwayu's handwriting. Obviously these were not written by him. But some letters were really written by him. Was he learning someone's handwriting? But the identity of the Irong Shur Yao is well studied, and this is. Get source point. Yen Ryu. Yen Ryu? Is she near me? Innate flowery spirit. Huh, where the hell is she? Here. Go Hwayu, you. Go Hwayu, what are you doing? You imitated the flower spirit really well. Did you have a good time with this new identity? New identity? She thinks I am not Xia Yen, but Go Hwayu? Yen Ryu, are you blind? In other words, she thought I was Go Hwayu playing Xia Yen. Why are you avoiding me? Are you tired of living? Really, is it necessary to do so in front of me? I was just joking with you a little bit. Unfortunately, I'm not joking with you. How did you get in here? What are you doing here? Tell me. This cave, I relied on the Irong Shur Yao of Go Hwayu to come in here. But how, Yen Ryu? Brother, your imitation is getting better and better. Good. However, can you stop shouting? I have already practiced the 5 elements escape to a superb level. If I don't take the initiative, then brother won't be able to control me. If you're still agitated, I won't talk to you anymore. We discovered this place at the same time, and after some time, we agreed to become brothers and sisters. Go Hwayu cultivated the Wuxiang Ju and Irong Ju, and I cultivated the 5 elements escape, so it's a matter of course for me to come here. So it's like that. I think the person who left the letter should be her. I should not have taken off the Go Hwayu face out. I'm not your brother. I'm Xia Yen. You can wide open your eyes to see clearly. How could she come here without me knowing? So it's very likely that she's been following me since I came down the mountain. Just let her think I am Go Hwayu and see what she wants to do. You want to continue it again, so. The beauty Yen Ryu greets the young master Xia Yen. Nope, I dare not accept that greeting. Someone who is daring enough to kill her brother. Everyone said Zhao Shi died at the hands of Go Hwayu. Only I know who killed him. But because this is in my interest, so I'm too lazy to refute. Now is the right time, maybe I should try her. Brother Xia, didn't my brother Zhao Shi died in the hands of the thousand-faced prince, Go Hwayu? I see, that's why he wanted to kill me. Maybe he thinks me of blaming him for killing Zhao Shi. Ha, I don't believe it. Look at her expression, this woman is more terrible than that demon girl. Let's not talk about that more. There is a new development in the Shigang treasury. Young Master Xie, you want to do it or not? Xilan treasure? I remember reading about it in the Irong Shur Yao. Did you find a way to disguise yourself as Xilan Wei? The original owner is called Xilan Wei, a princess from the small country of Xilan near the Han dynasty. Few people know that the royal family of the Xilan kingdom had a few spirit stones. Those spirit stones are very rare and are necessary to maintain the mountain gate formation. Xilan kingdom seems to have not found a suitable formation, so those spirit stones are not useful for the time being, and it's been placed in the treasure house. The purpose of the thousand faces prince collecting. This face was just to aim for those spirit stones. That's right, so are you interested? This guy pretended to be like the real thing. I really thought he was not Go Hwayu. Well, I'm quite interested, you can talk about it. According to the Irong Shur Yao, the Xilan treasure can only be opened by the bloodline of the Xilan royal family, and Xilan Wei is the last of the Xilan royal bloodline. But the thousand-faced prince only has her face. He wasn't able to take her blood with it. It turned out that he had Yen Ryu as a helper. I don't care about the spirit stones, but the Shinwa sect might need it. Brother, I've worked so hard to find these clues, so you can't have a proper talk with me? No, say it quickly. Well, okay, then I'll tell you, Mr. Xia Yen. Okay, now go on. Alright, I will say. Go Hwayu is strong. But his temperament is too weird. It is better to part ways with him after finishing this deal. It happened when we were chasing down someone from the Meng family by the border. Xilan is a small country on the border of the Han dynasty. They have no connection with the outside world. That person was caught up by the pursuers. I don't want to meddle in this matter, but brother liked that woman's face and insisted on taking it for his collection. I had no choice. The two of us spent a lot of effort to kill the pursuers, but the sad thing is, the woman was still killed. But the woman was so smart, she found brother to be ill-intentional. She did accept the request for taking her face, but in return, she wanted a deal. The promise she gave was too heartwarming, so we agreed to her. Until now, when I think of that incident, I'm still very excited. She said, I will give you my face, but please save my mother. I can even give you the Xilan treasure. According to her, there are treasures in the Xilan treasury that all the big forces are eager to feast on, but this treasury can only be opened by the bloodline of the Xilan kingdom. But now, the royal family died and she is the only one left, which means that only her blood can open the Xilan treasury. Brother Huayu ignored Xilan Wei's request at first, and planned to draw blood from her, but he didn't expect that Xilan Wei was really smart. I forgot that Brother Huayu hates this part, so I won't talk about it anymore. I don't mind listening, so please continue. Master Xie really wants to continue listening? Just do as I say, don't talk nonsense. Okay, I'll continue. Ge Huayu has really changed a lot. Before she died, her body gradually got dehydrated. It looked really bad. She said that if we don't help her fulfill her last wish, she won't let us take advantage of her. We all thought that the changes in her body were made by herself. In the end, we had to promise her, and even vowed for this. However, Xilan Wei's blood was still exhausted, and she was turned into a dry corpse. Later, after investigation, we learned that these were set up in order to prevent people like Brother Huayu from impersonating the royal family to steal the treasure. It's just that this is Xilan's secret that a few people know. Xilan Wei set us up. Not only were we unable to use her face and her blood to open the treasure house, but we also had to carry her last wish. It's said that if a last wish hasn't been fulfilled, you will be haunted by demons, and your cultivation will be affected. It turns out that the Thousand-Face Prince was cheated by Xilan Wei. This wish could never be fulfilled. That's a sad story. So you found a way to recreate the Xilan Wei bloodline? Yan Ryu can still find a way to reverse the situation. I happened to get a copy of the Book of Strange Stories compiled by Man Tianxing. According to the record, there is a strange thing named living corpse blood leech. They are parasites living on corpses, drinking blood to live. As long as enough blood is replenished, the living corpse blood leech will produce blood for the corpse by replacing the heart and providing continuous blood flow for the internal organs, until the body is filled with blood to make it living and continue hunting more prey. If this leech is placed on Xilan Wei's corpse and fed with blood, it will be able to regenerate Xilan Wei's blood. Right, the living corpse blood leech is a legendary species, and I've heard of it, so I wanted to inform this to you. So, where is it? Yan Ryu must cooperate with me if she wants the treasure, so I'm not afraid of her playing tricks. Alas, if it wasn't for Brother Huayu, who was nowhere to be seen till now, maybe we could have got it. What do you mean? Say it clearly. The Chase auction house auctioned off 2 pieces of amber a few months ago, and the living corpse blood leech was sealed in one of them. The person who bought the 2 pieces of amber was Di Xiaoyao. Di Xiaoyao? No, Di Xiaoyao had only 1 piece of amber with the ancient medicine Bodhi sealed inside, and there is no living corpse blood leeches in it. It seems that Master Xie knew it too. Yes, Di Xiaoyao just wants to buy a piece of amber with the ancient Bodhi medicine inside. He had accidentally bought the other one with it, so he gave it to someone else. Ah, how stupid can he be? That amber was not given to any relatives or friends, just a stranger who happened to meet him on the road. I had a hard time finding who this person was. But that person didn't want to give it to me, and he was an innate master then. At that time, I was not yet promoted to innate, so I could only return empty-handed. But it's not too late. We are all innate now, so let's go find that person. Don't need, because he too passed it to someone else, and it's someone that Brother Huayu knows very well. What? Who? This guy Ge Huayu knows a lot of people. Who might that be? Well, it's the deputy sect master of Brother Huayu's sect. Deputy sect master? Could it be? Yes, it is Sounen, the deputy sect master of the Xinhua sect. Sounen? It's him? How troublesome. I have to think about it. Huh? Qing'er? Wait a minute, let me and Yan Ryu finish talking. Was it an illusion just now? Did Ge Huayu's body gave out the devil chi? Can he detain ghosts and dispatch the soul? Could it be that Wuxiang Zhu can follow the fundamental technique of Chongling Dao? Please be rest assured, I have a plan to steal the amber from Sounen without being noticed. Sounen is the vice patriarch of the Xinhua sect. He has a mansion in Yidu. He likes to go there to recite poems and have fun. Yidu is indeed a good place, located between the 3 rivers and 5 lakes. For a person like Sounen, this place proved to be the best to bring his poems to life. Every year, Sounen likes to invite the Sholas in Yidu to a conference, and there are good rewards for good writing. The first few times were really lively, and there were many famous people, but over time, some expert scholars have been reluctant to come. I found out that Sounen will exhibit his treasures in this year's conference, and that amber is one of them. The conference will begin in 7 days. We'll come in as guests, take the amber and slip away. Wouldn't one person be enough? Why do you need me to come? Of course, your talent is needed, as long as we can pretend to be housekeepers of Soumen's family, and create an opportunity. We can take the amber really easily. I'm not Guhwayu. I don't know how to make a disguise. It can disguise my voice and body shape by just using some of the methods recorded in the Yirongshi Yao, but disguising as a housekeeper, it's really something I cannot do. However, there is another way. Let me think more. With my current skill, I'm not afraid that I won't be able to run away if I'm exposed, but there is a risk of provoking Soumen, and Yenryu told me so many secrets. It would be strange if I refused. But Yenryu thinks that Guhwayu and Xia Yan are the same people, and Gui knows about this too. Thousand Faces Prince does not necessarily require to skin the opponent's face. It is okay to use other materials to make masks. If I don't say that I killed Xia Yan to replace the opponent, she probably won't suspect. Now it's time to see if it is necessary to cooperate with her. It doesn't seem to be a bad thing to offend Soumen. I am now Guhwayu. If I can succeed in blaming Soumen's calamities for Gui won't have time to stare at me in the future. If possible, it is best to directly let the two parties fight to create chaos in the Xinhua sect. Gui will surely get into a lot of trouble and won't have time to pay attention to me. Brother, you know my strength. This plan must never fail. Soumen would never know his belongings were stolen in the first place. Besides, isn't Guhwayu being targeted by Chonling Dao recently because of Zhao Shi's affairs? I can help and put this matter to a close. I know how to handle it. I don't need your care. I did this to let the Chonling Dao and the Xinhua sect to fight. After all this, I will find an opportunity to ask her when the people of Chonling Dao will come to the Xinhua sect to ask for an explanation. If possible, the original plan can still be continued, but I can't be careless. Ori will be in big trouble later on, causing a war between the two sects, and will make her suspicious. Then I think the plan is okay for now. I can agree, but I need to hear more details. That's easy, the details. We can leave for Yuta first. I will tell you the details after we reach there. The Wishyongju that Guhwayu got is a copy. It's not possible for him to imitate innate level techniques. How did he imitate Xia Yan's flowery spirit technique? At least on the surface, it seems that there is no loopholes. Is it possible that Xia Yan is disguised as Guhwayu? Brother, are you sure that you will go to Yuta to participate in Soumen's meeting as Xia Yan? What if Xia Yan really shows up? Wouldn't it be? No, it's impossible. Some information are only known by Guhwayu. He won't know anything unless he had interrogated Guhwayu. Guhwayu is very strong. It is absolutely impossible for him to be caught by Xia Yan. This guy came out of the Xinhua sect with Gui. I can't tell the difference. But Gui, he would never mistake his son, and the Xinhua sect can't tolerate an impostor to live freely. Right. This is not something you should worry about. It's absolutely impossible for the real Xia Yan to be there. In the main world, Jade Princesses and Sect Masters have been providing me with little source points. With the passage of time, its rate has still been decreased, so this time for participating in the meeting, I must use my real identity to further expand my influence. Otherwise, using a fake identity will account for a less production of source points. Why Qing'er is so noisy? Master Xia? I'll be back in 15 minutes. What's up with him? Qing'er, stop making trouble. You can come out now, huh? Master, are you surprised? Qing'er? Why are you wearing that costume? And what's that little animal on your shoulder? How is it? Don't you think it matches my robe? I thought the evil gods pinked chi and split you directly. No, on the contrary, after absorbing the yin xian fruit, the evil gods pinked chi was completely suppressed. Qing'er's strength has increased greatly now. Look, my lord, Qing'er can already understand some parts of the Wu Zi Jing. Good thing, you can understand Wu Zi Jing, since it got into your body inexplicably last time and disappeared. I almost forgot about it. Why can't I still see anything? Haha, Qing'er can read it. No, every page is blank. Looks like this Wu Zi Jing really isn't for me. Obviously the cover and the first 4 pages have content. It doesn't matter, Qing'er. As long as you can understand it, it's fine. Now tell me what it says. The Wu Zi Jing is actually not called Wu Zi Jing. The cover of the book is the Ghost Sex Book of Spells. Qing'er can only understand the content of the first 4 pages. it is a spell. I think you look more like a master of magic. In fact, it is no different from magic, see for yourself, master. The sky created, Noah creates man, fresh air rises, and dirty chi sinks. The eye is fascinated by 5 colors, obstructing 3 souls. This Qing'er, what is she chanting? Urgent as an order, go. Huh! This, what kind of spell is this? Transfiguration spell, you can turn everything into the shape you want. This face is exactly the same as mine, it feels like looking in a mirror, but why only the head has changed, the body is still the same. Qing'er doesn't know either, can't this transfiguration spell transform the entire body? Let's try again. Urgent as an order. Urgent as an order. Urgent as an order. It's totally different from what the book says. Your transformation spell is just a blindfold, it can be broken by a touch. Just use a little of the innate true chi, it can be undone easily, the cons are very obvious. The book clearly says that it can transform the whole thing, Qing'er is so useless. Don't be discouraged, you are just learning, it is great to be able to use it to this level. If Qing'er could practice this ability successfully, it would be more convenient than using the thousand-faced prince's shape-shifting technique. Master, believe me once more, I know 3 other spells. Break the martial of spell and take the opponent's weapon. Qing'er recruited a ghost to demonstrate to Master. The sky was created, Noah creates man, fresh air rises, and dirty chi sinks. Take the opponent's weapon freely. Urgent as an order, go. This is undressing spell? It's not right, it should have taken the weapon out of its hand. Why did it fail again? How could this happen? Come back here. In a sense, this spell is not bad. Master, you have to believe me, the spells recorded in this book is very powerful. I can still have another spell that makes people honestly confess. No one is here to try, what else is there? The last one, the shifting spell, can make us teleport 1,000 miles away in an instant. The sky was created, Noah creates man, fresh air rises, and dirty chi sinks. Shifting spell moving freely. Qing'er, don't try more, let's start with the transformation spell at first. Urgent as an order, go. Huh, where is she? Qing'er didn't dissipate, but where did she go? Did she really got teleported?